I had 1 hour of sleep before I had to catch my flight from Goa to Agra, but I had a layover first. I wish I could tell y'all where, but I don't think I can pronounce the name. My layover was about an hour and a half, but I found a chocolate sweet store, so of course I had to go in and take a look. And I decided to go with the Dubai chocolate, mostly because it had pistachio in it. Did y'all know that the Agra airport is their military airport? Because I had no idea. You basically catch a bus out of the base, and then you have to get a taxi after they drop you off at the side of the road. And I swear, one thing about India, I do not think they have rules on the road. It's actually kind of scary how they drive in those cars and those mopeds. But my taxi guy was really nice. He was the only one that wasn't haranguing me after I got off the bus, and he took me straight to my hotel, even though I had no idea where I was going because I didn't have any data. So I basically put all my trust into this strange Indian man. I stayed at the Marriott Courtyard, and the service was perfect. As I got to the hotel and checked in, they took me straight up. Where is the waist? Exactly. No waste, but I was still super bloated from the food at the school I was at. I was so excited to leave rural life and get back to city life, hot showers, skincare routine, and a comfortable bed. After washing off the airport germs, I took a walk around the hotel just to hang out and see what it looked like, and it was beautiful, just like the pictures. Even though I'd already been in India for 3.5 weeks, Agra was technically my first modern city. So the courtyard had outdoor seating as well as indoor seating, and I don't know, it gave kind of fancy out here, so I went inside to eat. But it was honestly stunning. I regret not having a drink at that bar. They had a buffet going on, but I decided to eat off the menu because I saw stuffed chicken and I thought that would be so amazing. But I'm kind of regretful that I didn't eat from the buffet as well because it was so full of desserts. And if you know me, you know I love a sweet treat, but they did bring me over a plate. I wish I could tell y'all what it was, but it was on the house and it was delicious. That's what I was eating before this piece of bread. And even the bread was really good. And y'all, the sauce on that plate was, I would have licked the plate if I was in the privacy of my own home. I'm sorry, but I love me a properly buttered bread. It just makes it so moist and tastes so much better. It was kind of weird filming myself eating because that's something I hate doing. Like, I hate dinners on like first dates because I don't want you to see me eat. But I'm trying to get used to this content creating thing. But look at my plate, guys. I wanted to finish it, but I simply could not. And of course, I had to get a creme brulee. And the next morning, it was rise and shine bright and early to go see the Taj Mahal. So they said the best time to go is before sunrise and after sunset, so the sun hits the Taj Mahal perfectly where you can see it glitter. I wanted to go for 5 a.m. but I simply could not get out of bed, so I think I made it around 6:30 anyway. And also the times are best for crowds, but by 6:30 it's pretty full of people. I was impressed with how many people were already there so early in the morning. First off, shout out to my back. Oh my god, it looks amazing. All right, back to this massive butte in front of me. So before I went to India, I actually did not know that the Taj Mahal was a mausoleum. I didn't know what it was other than this like spectacular huge building. So my hotel suggested that I get a guide, or else it could be kind of, I guess, a little bit sketch with people bothering you. So I'm really happy that I did in fact get a guide because I got so much history about the couple, the reason the Taj Mahal was built, the materials used to build it, how long it took. I was impressed. Mind you, I'm a girly that hated history. Now, I am now turning into my mother. So we got to go inside. I thought it was going to take a really long time, but the line was moving very quickly. So you get these blue covers for your feet before entering, and there is no photography or videography on the inside. Before going in, I got a quick brief on the materials and different precious stones that they used to detail the Taj Mahal, which I think was so beautiful because everything had a meaning. And y'all, I can't show you inside because there's no photography or videography, even though I did catch a couple people trying to get some pictures. For such a big building, I thought the inside was going to be way bigger, but needless to say, it was beautiful. I'm so happy that I got to see it. If you get the chance, you should go ahead and see it too, and do book a guide to get all the history while you're there. Got back to my hotel at 9 and I went straight back to bed until it was time for me to check out. I was headed straight to New Delhi so I could get my flight early the next morning. But before leaving, I had to get a sweet treat. So I got a donut. That was actually probably the best donut that I've had. Then my taxi came and it was a 2.5-hour ride, I think, to New Delhi. And my Airbnb was a little hard to find because it was actually in the same building of a mall, which it was kind of cool because I didn't have to go far to go look at shopping or to get some food. But from the pictures on Airbnb, it looked just like them until I drew back the cover of the bed and there was the longest hair on the sheet, and I was so mad. I would have preferred to be in another hotel, but they were all pretty much booked out. But I was on the 7th floor, and look how beautiful. As a girly coming from a very small island, seeing huge cities like this, it's something incredible to me. I honestly don't think I would ever get over it. And then I had this really good dessert after I had my dinner, which was just like a chicken sandwich, I think. What did I tell y'all about my sweet treats? I went to the airport, I think, for like 4 a.m. or something crazy like that. It was very long days and short nights for me. I was truly exhausted and honestly could not wait to get on my plane so I can sleep. Leaving is when being in India really kind of hit me. It was just like, wow, I did this. I did my yoga course for 3 weeks and a half. It was amazing. It was hard, but it was amazing. I can't believe that I made it to India. I had no plans of going to India so soon in life. I got the chance to see the Taj Mahal. I was very happy, to say the least. New continent unlocked. I've been to North America, Europe, and now Asia. And actually, because I was flying Ethiopian Airlines, we laid over in Ethiopia. So add another continent to the list. I've been to Africa, but maybe it doesn't count as much because I only stayed in the airport. But anyways, so I watched Lottery Ticket and Love Don't Cost a Thing on my way. And y'all, bring back black rom-coms and comedy movies. What's going on? Black movies back then were so tea. But if you want to see where I'm touching down next, stay tuned for my next set of videos. Like and subscribe for more.